Hello ladies and gentlemen, Excentoro here and welcome back to another video. I hope all of you are doing well because I am as always. And in today's video, we're going to be trying our very best to escort some pilots on infinite flight here. So we're actually going to try and avoid getting a violation here and go on the runway. And we're going to just take off and we're going to see who's nearby. So we are currently at Heathrow. I'm making a right mill of this aircraft right now. There we go. So we're able to get airborne now. For some reason it thinks we're on an active taxiway. Well, we're not. There we go. Right, cool. We're airborne. Sort of. There we go. So let's have a look on the map. So I've put us in right by Heathrow and we're going to see who we can escort. So there's a guy there considerably higher than us, but we're going to just fly about and hopefully there's going to be an aircraft nearby who we can go pester and annoy. So hopefully we'll be able to find one. I think what's actually going to be easier for this is on the online we can turn airplane names and dots on. There we go. And a lot of new people will come into it. So there's a aircraft up there. Actually, let's go say hi to this guy. I think we'll be able to escort him out of the region. I mean, it looks like he's just going back to Heathrow regardless. But yeah, I think we can get behind that aircraft quite easily. So we'll do a little flip here. So we're now headed in his general direction. Just going to turn us out, and he should be, in theory, just below us. There he is. So currently at about 290 knots, so he's definitely travelling faster than us, so that'll be fine. Now it's going to be a bit difficult to join up with an aircraft who doesn't have a flight plan. I presume that because he's going to London he doesn't have a flight plan active, but we are now travelling faster than said aircraft, so we should be able to lock up with him quite quickly, and I think this might even be a nicer camera angle. So there we go. So we're coming up nice and quickly towards the aircraft of interest. Can just deploy some spoilers and we're going to try and match his airspeed. So he's at 300 knots. So we're just going to slow down. We are way too fast anyway for the aircraft, but we're definitely fine with that. So I'm going to set that. We're just going to try and let the aircraft overtake us. Where's he gone? Oh, there we go. So he's leveling out. It looks like 10,000 feet is the aim of that aircraft. So I'm just going to do a very speedy 180. And we will go below 10,000 feet and we'll come from below the aircraft, which will be the plan. For some reason, my jet has been attempting to not do what I asked it to do. Right, there we go. So we're now behind the aircraft and below the aircraft. So there he is up there. So he's at 10,000 feet and he is at 305 knots. So let's set our speed to 340 and let's autopilot the altitude for 10,000 feet. Now I'm hoping air traffic control doesn't try and contact me because I will not be answering. Now at 310 knots. So we're 2 nautical miles out from the aircraft and it looks like we're going to be able to altitude intercept it pretty soon anyway. So we're going 10 knots faster than the aircraft of interest. So hopefully we'll be able to get there pretty quick. There we go. So we can just take our spoilers off, bring down our speed naturally. We are almost at 10,000 feet now. And I'm thinking we'll be able to intercept this aircraft quite easily now. So we're at the equal speed almost. So we're just going to up our speed to 315 knots. And that should allow us a nice slow close on this aircraft. Now, do they have a flight plan? Probably not. There is also an aircraft that we could probably escort on landing at some point. But I think we'll chill with this guy for now. So we're less than a mile away, we are going 5 knots faster, and we're looking at a left turn here now for the aircraft. So we can slow our speed down and be right with it, hopefully. So there we go, we're going left. And we are at 305 knots now, so we'll just drop down. We'll try not to fly into him, but it looks like we're gonna. And we have accidentally made contact with the aircraft. That was not part of my master plan, but there we go. We are in front of the aircraft, so we'll just put those spoilers in flight mode and drop back to 295. So we're being pestered by ATC, but we're just going to ignore them. I mean, in terms of escorts, this probably isn't the greatest escort I've ever given. There is an Emirates aircraft out to our left going into landing. So I think we'll have to say goodbye to this guy. And let's go pester this Emirates aircraft. So we'll just we'll get on the approach, but no point really doing much because we're going to annoy another aircraft. So this Emirates aircraft, do they have a flight plan? I mean, we can copy their flight plan. That'll probably help keep the aircraft flying straight when we reach them. I'm hoping we'll be able to get there shortly. So they're halfway through on their final approach into London Heathrow. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get it. So that's not the aircraft we're wanting. We're after an Emirates aircraft. Poor, this poor guy. He's done a really long flight coming from Dubai, so it's about 8 hours, and he's about to get pestered by someone wanting to make a silly little YouTube video. So I'm sure his life's about to peak. So we're coming in really quick now. So we're just gonna cut the throttle, and we're gonna put the spoilers into flight mode just so we can slow down as necessary. Also, if we could intercept the flight plan, it'd be pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm applying all brakes I can now. Gonna activate the LNAV, and hopefully that'll bring us on with them. We're looking at 2 nautical miles away now from the aircraft. He's at 260 knots. 260. Is the aircraft going around, or is he? There it is, right in front. So hopefully we're able to follow the aircraft in now. And we're a little bit further behind than I want to be, actually, so we are just going to speed up. Fingers crossed we'll be able to get there just in time for the landing. Might have to be more of a flyover, and perhaps that. So there's an aircraft taking off at us. I mean, realistically, that's just average stuff, isn't it, really, on a training server nowadays? And well, we can see the LNAV now trying to take us towards London Heathrow Central, and there's that aircraft there touching down. I think maybe a more appropriate method for this video, which it's a good job we weren't escorting. We've got Air Force 2 down here, 757-200. Looks like he is accelerating. Looks like that A380 was actually on the wrong runway. Oh, that is actually a reasonable aircraft to escort. That is the one of the American sort of presidential aircraft. Oh, no maneuvers prohibited near airports. Whoopsies is all I'm going to say to that. And we need to make a few left turns quickly. So we're losing a lot of speed and altitude here. Just got to be aware of that. And let's go find that military aircraft quickly. Where are you? I've got to make a sharp left. Oh, and that wasn't necessarily the right turn. And it's just towards our left, apparently. There's 777. I presume they're airborne at the end of the runway, apparently really near us. In front of us, direct. There it is. I have visual, so that's the little one guy we're trying to find. So let's crank up the speed and let's go find this aircraft. So do they have an active flight plan? We can always hope. No, of course they don't. Shock horror, training server. So we're going to move up there at 270 knots, so they're at a faster speed than us, not for much longer, and we're good. So hopefully that aerobatics warning can go away, and we can catch up with Air Force 2 over here at 2 nautical miles. So this will be the last guy we try and intercept. What I'll do is, if people enjoyed this video, probably should have landmines on. If people enjoyed this video, I'll do another one where I properly try and find someone mid-flight, and we'll intercept with them. So I have visual on there, Air Force 2. Making a right turn. So we'll bring on autopilot to try and match the speed now. 216 knots looks like what they're going with. Not too bad. So they're really going for the speed limit. I'm fine closing at this speed for now. We're still a nautical mile away from this aircraft. Once it reaches 0, we'll try and crank back. But I think for now we're gaining with good speed. I think 290 is actually maybe 300 knots. We'll just try and keep up with this aircraft as well as we can. Hopefully on the outside, yep, we are definitely getting closer from the exterior view, of course. They're now at 270 knots, so we can get a lot closer now anyway. But right now we are following at a safe and suitable distance. I mean, it's red, but yeah, we're following them. And we can now they're pitching up, we'll slow down completely. We'll just put out our spoilers to make it more rapid. Going up to 280 knots. Still accelerating apparently. And there we go. So we're now with the aircraft. Again, we've overshot slightly. Maybe they're at 270 knots. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what their vertical speed is, to be honest with you, either. But their weight, definitely not 7,300. But yeah, we seem to be with the aircraft. Maybe a bit too high. But yeah, okay. Well, if you guys enjoyed, please do make sure you let me know down below. And if you'd like me to do a proper one of these, please do let me know and I'll be more than happy to. But other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Good night.